Morning everyone. Thought I'd put a dress on today. I've been sorting out the autumn winter wardrobe, getting some cosy jumpers out, and I came across this lily silk dress and I thought, oh, I haven't worn that for ages. I was excited to wear it again. I think I've still got a discount code with lily silk, but do you remember the belt? This is the belt that I bought when we went to Braintree at the Ralph Lauren outlet, and it had a really big round piece here that was detachable, and I loved the belt. I just didn't like how big the other ring was. I think it was about that wide, and I've been searching for ages for a different smaller ring to put in it. You're going to laugh at this, ladies. This is one of the curtain rings for the bedroom. And I looked and I thought, that is perfect. And so there it is. I now can wear the belt and I'm super, super happy with it. So this is going to be a great autumn piece, especially with these chocolate items that are, it's definitely chocolate is going to be my colour this year. Yeah, so I think it goes nice with the dress as well. This is one of my favourite dresses. It's a little bit dressy actually for every day in the country, but it's just nice to put a dress on, and I've got something really exciting to share with you this morning. Lots of new footwear, hence why I don't have anything on my feet. I'm doing a collaboration with Cosy Island, and they've sent some fabulous pieces, so I'm gonna grab a seat and get into these boxes, and I'll try some outfits on with these new items. It's quite exciting. I've looked at them and they are fabulous, and Cosy Island are all about comfort, and I'll go through that with you in a minute. Right, let's get into this unboxing. I've got a pair of knee-length boots, a pair of ankle boots, and a pair of shoes. Let's do the shoes first, because I am also going to put up on the screen here what Cosy Island are all about. And apparently these were designed by a lady that worked on her feet all day and thought, I have had enough of aching feet. And we all want comfort, don't we? I'm not on my feet so much nowadays, but I do like comfort. All of these items are made from recycled plastic bottles. I do have two pairs. I have a pair of shoes and a pair of boots from another brand made of this material, and let me tell you, ladies, it's fantastic stuff. It's like material, but it washes well, and it's breathable, and it will stretch and form to the shape of your foot far more than leather or any other synthetic item. And so when they asked me if I'd like to choose some items, I instantly said yes, because I am very pleased with the other items I've got in this material. Look at these lovely, lovely neutral colour, and look at the heel, and it's not very slim stiletto heel on the bottom, which is a good part of the design for stability and more comfort. I just love the colour and the hardware on the side there. They fit like a dream. But then look how pliable this is. Now these are going to pair with my neutral trousers. You know I live in neutral trousers, and I just think these are a perfect pairing. So I think I'm going to style these up, and you'll see me style them up here. My camel trousers are going to go on with these straight away. I think we're getting late in the year, so I won't wear these as much as the 2 pairs of boots that I've got, but they are going to be in my wardrobe for when I am ready for dresses or anything next year. I can't tell you how comfortable they are. I don't know if you can see in there how cushioned that is. So you've got extra cushioning on the arch of your foot. I love them. I do also have a discount code for Cosy Island. I'll leave that up here as well, and in the description box. All the links will be down below. Do take a look at the brand, ladies, and see what they stand for, how everything is made. It is a fantastic brand. I love them. I mean, these come in so many different colours. There's so many different colours to choose from. But you know I love my neutrals, and so that's why I chose this colour. I think they are stunning. There's flat shoes, heeled shoes, every type of shoes and boots on the website as well, so it's worth having a browse. And then I think these are my favourite. I did sneakily wear these in the Marks and Spencer's haul because I could not wait to see how they felt. Chocolate brown knee-high boots, and like I said, this chocolate brown, it's my colour this year. And what I really wanted to know about these was because they're a super stretchy, heavy duty material. It's like knitted, but it's really sturdy stuff. I wanted to know if they was going to ruche and fall down my legs, and they don't. And that was important to me. Look at the sole on these. It sort of curves around the shoe, and it's nice and deep, so you've got good grip there. Again, you've got this heel. It looks very stiletto-like, but it's not. It's actually quite big on the bottom for that stability. And you've got the same inside. You can feel how squishy and padded they are, right down to the toe. That is fantastic. Really, you can feel they're really cushioned. They're going to be like floating on air. But I loved the design. These are available in a lot of colours as well. They do this in the neutral of the shoe. I was very tempted to get that colour, but I spotted the chocolate brown and I thought, wow, these are going to be worn a lot with my dresses. And living in the country, yes, my boots do get dirtier than they would do living in a town, but they're so easy to clean. They're so easy to clean. You just wipe them over. Fantastic. And then I've got another pair. Something that I really needed in my wardrobe. The black ankle boot. Now these have got the block heel, so they're going to be fantastic for walking around in. And this just lips up around the shoe so that they don't get dirty. It's the same on the other boots as well. Again, really good grip, super padded inside. They come with a lot of gubbins. I haven't taken them out of this one because I've not tried these ones on yet. That's it. Yeah, you've still got the same cushioning inside. And I thought, well, I've just got a nice pair of new black trousers. They're a very, very smart boot, aren't they? I think I'll try these on first with my black trousers, and I also like denim and black, so we'll take a look at the denim and black as well. Not too pointed at the front, but again they're so pliable, and my feet are wider than this boot, so I know my feet are going to splay out in these, and that's what I like about this material stuff. It's just so comfortable around your feet. Look, you can see I can stretch that out. Really, really, they're going to be super comfortable. This is the sort of thing that I would wear if I was going to London for the day, and I know my feet are going to be nice and cosy and comfortable. So do take a look at the website for Cosy Island ladies and have a read up about why their shoes are so comfortable. Take advantage of the discount code as well. Right, I'm going to get on with my work now. I've got loads of emails to go through, so I'm going to do that and I'll catch up with you later. Morning everyone. I got all my emails done yesterday. I'm just in the process of getting the holiday stuff ready for Portugal, and apparently it's still 30 degrees out there, so oh, I want to do the wardrobe changeover, but it's difficult when you've got to think about shorts and vest tops and whatever. I'm only taking a very small case. I will do some filming out there, but it's not going to be a fashion film, ladies. We're staying at Vanessa's cousin's, and I think it sounds like it's pretty much farmland. Not commercial at all in Portugal, and it's north of Portugal, so I will have to see how it goes. Vanessa said pack very casually and just be comfortable. Anyway, I've got some Damart pieces to share with you this morning. I'm working with Damart on Instagram, so they've sent me some lovely pieces, so I thought I'd share those with you this morning. And I was just about to put the face on. I've done the hair very quickly, and I thought, do you know what? Let's choose everything completely different to what I normally would use. I've got a whole drawer full of makeup there, as you know. You see it in the other vlogs. And it doesn't get used as much as it should. So I thought, right, we're going to do a complete different face of makeup this morning, and I'll share some different brands with you. It's not that I don't love this makeup. I can get stuck in a rut and just use everything that I love. I don't do anything over the top, as you know. It's always pretty natural looking, but I just stick with what I love on a daily basis. And I just thought, you know, it's just all sitting there in that drawer. Let's do something different. So that's what we're doing. But can I just say, I don't know if you think it, I don't know if you can notice it, but I can. The difference in my skin. Now, I raved a few weeks ago about this Mantle brand. This is the Dream Mask by Mantle. It goes on very sparingly to do the job as well. Look, that's how much I've used. So I'm that much into the pot now. I don't think there's any going back, ladies. I am just amazed at this cream. Absolutely amazed. I don't know how it works. I think, as I said in the film when I unboxed this, when you find those ingredients that work, jot them down. If you find a cream and you think, wow, that's made a difference, jot the ingredients down, so that if you're ever looking for any other creams, you can think, oh, I know that works for me. But I've never seen such a difference in my skin as I do using this mantle product. Look, it's just, I don't know, it's just so much more plumped up. I mean, I know I've put on some weight now. I think I've put on about 1 stone now. And that does make a difference to your face. But it's just, I don't know, it just looks so much better. The finer wrinkles are definitely less noticeable. And I just had to give that a shout. I think this is going to be my forever cream, like the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream that I use on my lips religiously every morning and every night. This is going to be that cream that I'll use for as long as it's available, I think. It really is fantastic. Take a look at the Mantle brand. I know I've got some more of the Mantle brand coming, so I'm looking forward to sharing that with you, but I don't think anything is going to top that cream that suits me so well. Yes, I am very pleased. I look in the mirror and I think, wow, I still look 62, I guess, but I just look better, but better. That's all I can say. Anyway, let's get on with this. And I thought the first thing that I would reach for if I wasn't using my regular foundation would be the Trini London BFF. Now, I started using this some years ago when Trini first launched her brand. I actually had dinner with Trini. It was really good. I wasn't vlogging then. There's pictures on my website, but I wasn't filming then, otherwise I would have filmed it. I wished I had done, because me and Trini ended up in her bathroom with her wall of skincare, talking all about skincare. It was really good. And this just absolutely wowed me. This BFF cream, it comes out white. It comes out of the tube white, but when you start rubbing it into your face, you get a slight hint of colour. I'm pretty sure I use medium in this. But it's got your SPF in it, and it's got a lot of good skincare properties, and it makes your skin feel amazing. It's very hydrating. I was blown away by this. I should get a new tube, really. This is very gunky. So that is the colour that it's come out. But as soon as I put this on my face, it will start to gain a little bit of colour. So you can see it's quite white. Start rubbing that. Yeah, it's changing colour already. It's just, it doesn't give you a full cover foundation, but it does make your skin look nice, and it feels lovely. And when I used to use this, I used this every day for a long time. Just add some concealer into the pieces, into the areas that you need to cover up a little bit more. Concealer is one thing I didn't get out. Right, so that's that bit done. Let me get a concealer. I've chosen the Studio 10 concealer. So the areas that I would want to change a little bit, I've got some discoloration here. So I'm just going to put a little stick like that under the eyes. And then on my lids for that darkness. And then I'll just blend that in with a brush. Oh, and around the nose, always. I think I've still got a discount code for Studio 10. I'll leave it in the description box. I normally leave all my discount codes in the description box altogether. I'm pretty sure it's still active. Just need to get a brush now. Not very organised this morning, ladies. So I'm just going to blend that in quite simply, it's another one of my staple makeup brands, isn't it? Studio 10. I use their stuff all the time, every day, but not today. And that's the other good thing about that Trini London. You can literally put that on with your hands, your fingertips, and you don't need to blend in. It's literally foolproof. I don't know how it works, but I was blown away by this. And that is coming to the end of the tube. I should get another one, shouldn't I? I should get another one. Eyebrows. I don't have a lot for eyebrows. I've got a new eyeliner there, but there's only two things I use on my eyebrows, and this is what I use all the time now, and that's the Merit pomade. I absolutely love this. And if you've got fine eyebrows, ladies, it just plumps your hair up a little bit. I don't know how it works. It's very light. It's not a heavy made up eyebrow. Very, very natural. But I think it's fantastic. You don't get any fibres from it or anything like that. This is another thing that I would normally use, and it's the Look Fabulous Forever highlighter pen. This was another item that wowed me. I think I've got a new one of these. You click it. There it goes, it's coming out already. Most probably needs a shake. And that's just coming up to on the brush, so just a little bit in the corners there, under the eye. This is called their highlighter pen, but I thought it was great for putting in those dark lines under the eyes. Very, very good, this stuff. Just pat that in, and look how much lighter everything is. So that's made a nice base to get on with the makeup. I'm just going to dab that. I've been using this foundation brush for a while. This is Il Maquillage. My other brush, it started molting, so this was the next best thing, and I've been pleased with it. I did a job with Il Maquillage some time ago, and I was very impressed with this. So that's that. Right, now eyes, let's do something different. I've gone with the Studio 10. Now this is like a gold, but it looks very disco-y, but it's not once you've got it on. Pat that again. It's the most colour I've had on my eyes for a while. Now I'm sitting in front of the window so that you get a good daytime view. Now that's dried. That has dried off already. I'm just going to blend that with the usual brush that I use every day. It's quite beigey actually. I really like that. Why don't I use these things more? That's nice. I've got a new pencil here from Studio 10. This is an eyeliner. I normally prefer... Oh, it's nice and soft. That is nice and soft. That's brown. I do prefer liquid nowadays though. I always just do a little fine line. I'll blend that in. Do a little fine line. It's just to not to show so much as an eyeliner, but I just always find it makes my eyelashes look a little bit more prominent. That's nice, that is. Very, very soft and smudgy. I've got the Prime Lash Mascara. Now, I really like this mascara. It does not come off. Actually, this is what I need to wear when I go swimming. Vanessa and I have been hiring this pole. I think I featured it a few weeks ago. And it'd be nice to... I normally just take my makeup off, to be fair. Oh, this would be good for a really hot day, because I know this wouldn't smudge off my face. It's a fantastic mascara, great for fine eyelashes, but I will say you have to build this, so I will use this a few times in between doing my face. But like I said, boy, do you have to work at getting this off. It does not come off. You have to really soak your eyelashes with some eye makeup remover to get this off. And I know a lot of ladies, they say, oh, my mascara, it seems to disappear. This won't, trust me, it won't. It stays on. I've got a pen from MII Cosmetics. You know I'm a big fan of this brand, and they sent me these to try. I've not used it yet, but I thought we'd have a go. A little bit in the socket to give that little bit of depth. This is what I would do if I was going out for an evening. Just blend that in with my fingertip. Good for the hooded eyes, apparently. Yeah, so that would, for me, that would be an evening look, but I do like it. It does give a little bit of depth to the eye. Let's go in with another helping of mascara. It's just starting to show. Right, what's next? A lip liner. Now, you know, every single day I use the Studio 10 lip liner. I'm not going to order those lip liners in ones anymore because they just don't last me long enough. I don't use anything else, but the nearest I found to it was the Beauty Pie. So I'm going to go in with this. It's quite natural, and that is how I like it. It's quite a natural definition. I'm not going to fill in with that. I picked up a Dior lipstick. Now, I use this a lot. I worked with Dior with their foundation, and they sent me this as well. And this is like a lip paint. I can't see the colour that this is, but I will link it all down below, obviously. But this is something that really stays on, and that's why I wanted to feature it. I would say this is a good winter shade, and it just paints on, and then you wait for it to dry. It's quite matte, so the brush is very lip shaped. And it goes on very runny, and then you just wait for it to dry. That won't move. That will stay on the rest of the day. And that's why I wanted to share this, because if you want a lipstick that's long lasting, this Dior one is very, very good. You don't necessarily have to have this shade. I wouldn't mind getting this in a lighter shade actually. Might have a little look at the beauty stalls when I go to the airport. I haven't done that for a long time. I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury. This is Airbrush Bronzer. Now this is a very, very fine bronze. So if you like something that's barely there, this is what you want, ladies. I quite actually like the eyes. They're dark for me, but I think they look nice. It's a change to have a completely different face on, and can we just see, you know, all I've used is that BFF as a foundation, and I think that has come out quite well. Anyway, I'm going to go and get this little Damart haul and share with you the new autumn pieces. Right, all ready to share with you this Damart haul. I've just noticed, I was just looking at how the camera's looking. Still got basket bags out from the summer. I really need to do this autumn winter changeover and put something else there. But I've just thought this could be the bag that I use on holiday. I bought this in H&M I think last year. I barely used it because, as you all know, I've used my trusty basket bag from Damart all year. In fact, I have that here. And I most probably will take this with me. It's still available, but boy, has this been the best bag ever. I've just used it for everything, absolutely everything. It's got a long strap, so you can have it shoulder strap if you like, but I like my bag's top handle, and I just knotted it, and I have absolutely loved this bag. And I thought the only thing that could get worn out on this bag is the handle, but you've got the holes there to put any other. I could use silk scarves as handles, you know. I thought that was a nice idea. But it has been the bag of dreams, not expensive, and I've literally used it every day, and I will take that with me as well. Right, anyway, enough waffle, let's get into this haul. I'm wearing my Ralph Lauren shirt dress today. This is my favourite time of year to get my favourite long sleeve shirt dresses out. I love a shirt dress. I don't know if this is available on Ralph Lauren anymore, but I will find something similar. I think Artichoke are doing something similar. There's a new haul coming up for them soon. Yeah, but I love this dress. It was expensive, but I think this is in its 5th year now, at least 5 years, and I've worn it a lot, so worth it. Anyway, the first outfit from Damart, and I've got to say I think this is my favourite, hence why I'm sharing it with you first, is this shirt dress. Now again, I love a shirt dress, as you know. The print is different. I rarely ever wear this, would you call it cerise? I don't know, lilac. but it's navy and pink, and I did hesitate on choosing this, but then I thought I really like it, and I'm glad that I chose it. It's really, really nice. It's got a sheared cuff, so I love that. I'm always ruching my sleeves up, so that's perfect for me. They'll stay up nice. You've got a self-tie belt, and it's just got a grandad collar. Placket to the back with a little bit of gathering. I just think it's a really, really pretty dress. I always wear my full slips under these dresses, as you know, ladies. I wonder if Damart do a thermal full slip. I need to have a look. I've got one of their t-shirts and I wear it all the time in the winter. It's like a second skin. You'd never know you had something else on underneath. Their thermals are fantastic. But yeah, I think that is really, really pretty. And then I've got this pretty little frilled collared shirt, and I liked this. I like the pink, the subtle pink and the blue. Now there is a little bit of gold thread going through that, but you can't really see it. It's a really, really lovely shirt. A slight puff sleeve, but not voluminous. You've just got, no, it's not really even gathered at the sleeve, so I like that. You've got a little bit of gathering there. Placket to the back, so you just get that nice little puff when you tuck it in. I think that's really lovely. It's going to go perfect with jeans. And talking of jeans, ladies, I thought I'd give these a try. I think these are the new Damart Perfect Fit jean. I know they've got a nice bit of hug to them, is what I would say. You've got this elastic in the back as well, and the front, that goes all the way round, so it's nice and stretchy. These are actually quite wide for me, for my normal type of jean. I was unsure when they arrived, but I really like them on. Let me know what you think when you see them on. But yeah, I used to always have the Damart Perfect Fit jeans. I'm not sure if they still do them. Absolutely fantastic. One of my best worn design of jeans ever. I absolutely love them. I've still got them. I still wear them. They're going home a bit now. I've had them, must be coming up 7 years. But yeah, I chose these. I just thought they'd be a little bit different. Like I said, a little bit wider at the bottom, these ones. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, ladies, when you see them in the trial. Now, I know I shared this in the new in haul. This was the first item to arrive, and I absolutely love this blazer. I think I will be trying this on because they wanted this featured in the Instagram reel as well. But it's a lovely jacket, weighty, double-breasted, a good smart casual jacket is what I would call this, definitely. I love the colour in the check. It's got light blue, dark blue and brown. Fantastic with jeans, navy trousers, brown trousers, beige, camel. This jacket's going to pair with so much. I am super pleased with it. And then the last item, a super snuggly jumper, and I can't tell you how soft and snuggly this is. I think I had one of these from Damart last year, you know, in green and cream. I need to dig that out. I know I've still got it. And yeah, these keep you so cozy and warm in those colder months. This has got a puff sleeve to it. I loved the colours. I think that's what I'm going to say in the Instagram reel actually. This is about the colour for me over anything. I mean, it is lovely and soft and snuggly, but I do like the colours blue, cream and orange. It's just that little bit of brightness, isn't it, for those gloomy days ahead. Yeah, so you've got beige in there. I didn't even mention that. So we've got beige, orange, cream and blue. And this is recycled materials apparently. But I thought that would pair nice with the jeans. Is why I chose it. I think they're going to pair nice. It's like a medium blue, isn't it? The colourway of those jeans. Yeah. So I'm super pleased with those pieces from Damart. Right, I'm going to go now because I am going to go and find what summer pieces I've got available to pack in my suitcase for this holiday. So I'll most probably see you tomorrow, ladies. Morning everyone. Packed. Look at that. In that side, this is a very small suitcase, I might add. There's 7 outfits in there. I am quite proud of myself. I'm debating on wearing the Bowden dress to the airport. And I've got a t-shirt dress in there. But all of this will be hair, makeup, toiletries. And that's going to be bare minimum as well. And maybe another pair of sandals. So I'm quite impressed with myself. Now I'm going to iron it all because I don't want to be doing a load of ironing, although I'm quite particular. I normally, wherever I go on holiday, I iron everything when I get there and then I wear it through the week. But we will see. I don't want to appear rude to Vanessa's cousin. Can you give me your iron and your ironing board? It's a very toned down look today because I'm going to be doing a housework day. I'm just about to pop out to the farm shop. I think I took you there earlier in the year. It's where we get the dog food from. Someone knows that I'm going out and they're not moving. Oh, here comes the other one. So I've just got something really easy on. These are the jeggings from last year, Marks and Spencer's. I walk the dogs in these all the time. They've been absolutely fantastic. They've washed well. The Marks and Spencer's polo neck, pair of flat brown shoes, and that's it. I've not even done my hair today, but I am going to wear the Damart blazer, which will smarten this up straight away. I'm hoping to go to a reclamation yard. I'm looking for a pot. So this pot with the frog on, I want a bigger pot for this plant, and the frog will look better, I think, as well. So I'm going to be doing that. A little bit of supermarket shopping. Let's get my blazer on. And that's most probably going to finish up the vlog. Oh, you've gone all dark. Armbands for the sleeves. So let's go shopping. This is where we come to get the boys' food. I've talked about this before, this Petalicious. Look, there's just so many varieties. They do get very spoiled. I'm going to get a pork. I was going to get some bird food. But these bags are massive. I don't need one that big. So I will get that at the local supermarket. But they do, they have all the pet stuff here. Nice bird houses. Anyway, let's go and get the rest of the stuff. There's always some nice little gift ideas in here. And they sell beautiful cards, birthday cards. You've got all the Wilkinson's jams here from Tiptree in Essex, where I'm from. Right, that's all the shopping done. I had to put my glasses on so that I could see what the names of the dog food was. Terrible, isn't it? I went to the reclamation yard, but it was closed, so I'm gonna run past there on the way through again, and hopefully it'll be open. I don't know why it's not open. Hair's gone a bit skew-whiffed, it's very windy out. Anyway, if it's open we'll have a look round, otherwise I'll see you when we get back. Just in my little village, the old village of Saxmundham, and that is one of the shops that I love. It's a beautiful interiors, but very, very expensive. I did look in there once, £70–80 for a pillar. Anyway, let's see if the reclamation yard is open. We're open, there's some lovely pieces in here. Can't see any terracotta pots, mind. Last time I was here they had loads. Look at this. Old picnic set. Huh? Yeah. That's nice. £10. That's pretty. £15. No terracotta pots though, none. Well, that was a shame. No terracotta pots. I spoke to the fella. He said he's going to have a huge delivery of terracotta pots on Tuesday. And I will be on holiday. So hopefully next time I can get here and come and have another look, there'll be some left. I'm away for a week. So they're so expensive to buy new. But if I have to get one new, I will. But yeah, you know, when you find the old type terracotta pots, they're just so much nicer, I think. And I want something nice for that. Anyway, getting the sat-nav on and heading home.
Head southwest on Street Farm Road towards B1121, then turn right onto B1121.
Right, that's it, home. Oh my God, what a nightmare. I couldn't get my sat-nav on. And it turned out I dropped the phone, putting it in the sat-nav holder, and I dropped it, and in that space of time I'd managed to turn off my mobile data. Oh my God, I started to panic. I thought, how am I going to get home? You know, it's only 15 minutes, but there's so many windy roads, and I've done it a lot of times, but I wouldn't like to try and do it without a sat-nav, if that makes sense. There's just so many turns and windy bits and bends, and knowing me, I'll take a wrong turn, you know. And I was thinking about it on the way home, how we rely on these sat-navs, because I would have been, wow, I would have been a nervous wreck driving home without that sat-nav. But we shouldn't be so reliable, should we? And I thought, why don't you take more notice of where you are and where you're driving through, and signs, you know, so that you know where you are. So that house on the corner there, you know where you are. And we don't, do we? Because we rely on our sat-navs, and that has taught me a lesson, ladies, taught me a lesson. didn't get anything at the reclamation yard. I did get my anchor butter. I got loads of that because I like to take this away with me so that I don't get any allergies while I'm away. Runner beans to go in the dog's food, and the dog food, you saw that. And we always buy these jumbo porridge oats, and we have porridge literally every morning. And if we're not having porridge in the mornings, I have overnight oats with yogurt. I just love it. Yeah, these last us ages, and they're very cheap, and we've tried lots of other oats, but we like these ones best. Anyway, this vlog is getting very long, isn't it? I'm just about to take the boys out now for their afternoon walk, and yeah, I'm going to get back and finish off them little bits and pieces for packing. So I'm going to finish up here, ladies. It's been a long one, hasn't it, this one? If you've made it to the end, put oats. I'd like that. I'd like to know if you watched the film to the end, so I'd love to know and see lots of oats in my comments. That would make my day. But other than that, I will see you when I'm in Portugal. I'm excited. Love to you all. I'll see you soon.